And hello there, hello, 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 hello. That's still stupid, and it still just tickles me. Good morning. Hello there, everyone. How are you? Oh, y'all know where I am. Copy. Y'all know this is another installment of the Donut Factory Chronicles and Commentaries. How do y'all know who I am? I'm Big Meats affectionately. And thank you guys for coming on up in here and joining me. I want to come to you guys very quickly with a couple of things I have on my mind. And all of that. Cardiel, you would say, what are you trying to do? Be opera? No, not necessarily be opera. It's just me doing the thing, child. Just woo, just hitting the note. But hello to everyone that's coming on up in here and things of that nature. Hey, Derek. Hey, Dominic and Walter. Cardella already said hey to you. Peter just came up in here. I'm going to share a couple of thoughts with you and carrying on, and hopefully it will shed some light on a couple of subjects and things of that nature. I hope to expound some ideas and get a good conversation going, okay? In the meantime and in between time, I'm going to put my website down here at the bottom in the comments. I want you guys to go and check my website out for me so I get this traffic up and things and get my numbers together. My website is www.dishingtea.com. Also, I want you guys to go, if you have Roku TV or a smart TV that can get channels and things of that nature, I want you to go and add this channel to your channel list. Black GDP TV, okay? And the reason why that's important is because this is a brand new channel. It is black owned and operated and carrying on. And soon, my radio show is becoming a TV show, and my TV show will be hosted there. So, if Black GDP TV on your Roku or on your Amazon Fire Sticks, you can add that, and we can get the things going and popping. But let's get into this, shall we? There's a couple of things here that I want to discuss. The first one is, how many of y'all are on Instagram and you've watched Alicia Keys talk about her son? What's the baby's name? Egypt. Is that his name? Whatever. I'm bad with these names. She took her son with her to the nail salon, right? And so she's getting the mani and pedi and carrying on, this, that, and the other. And so he decided that he wanted to get his nails done as well. Okay. So, in the interim of that, he decided that he wanted to have rainbow colors. Okay. And I was like, really? And so she was like, okay, well, cool, boom, boom, boom. And so he got his nails done, he got all the different colors and stuff, and they put a different color on each nail. And then she says, after it was all said and done and about ready to go, he looked at his mom and said, Mom, I don't want this anymore. And she said, why? And he says, because people are not going to like it. And she said, well, what do you mean people are not going to like it and carrying on? She said, this is your choice. Do you like it? It's your choice and everything. It shows off your creativity, your this, your that. It's yours to stick with it. You can go ahead, you can do that. And did she was telling him that, when other people get their nails done, lots of men get their nails polished. And, that he said, really? That excited him. And so he ended up keeping the nails. So her thing was, the baby is 4 years old. Okay? And so at 4 years old, she figured out, she's like, what is going on, that, he already knows the difference, that this is going to have an impact on him in some way, and this, that, and the other. And it upset her, And she's like, well, we all have masculine and feminine energies and carrying on, and it's sad that we all are not able to express those opinions and all of ourselves, our multiplicities and carrying on. And so I was reading the comments and all of those things. And of course, there's a number of people who want to sit up there and say, oh, that's gay, that's this, that. And I say to all of y'all, fuck y'all. I'm so tired of folks always wanting to label something gay. This was a baby. Kids don't know gay, straight, nothing. All they know are colors. They're learning their primary colors. They are learning what the world is. Kids are very festive. They're very bright. That's all children know. They don't know nothing about sexuality and all that kind of stuff until we start browbeating that in their heads of what is masculine and what ain't. And that there has nothing to do with nothing. Let that boy grow up and let him find out what life is all about on his own terms. Now, I'm sure that his mother and father are smart enough to know that some things, may be questionable and this, that, and the other, but that's just that there. If they choose to raise their kids like that, who are we to question them? Okay? And on top of it, what's her husband's name? Swizz Beatz, that's it, Swizz Beatz. He sat up there in the comments and said as well, he said, listen, that is our king, and, I support his creativity, and I support who he is, and that there is that. So if his father is supporting the child, why is it everybody else got their moms on and they're carrying on, as if to say, oh, that's why somebody sit up there, that's just upsetting the balance of energy. It's not upsetting anything. Kids do that on their own. Children naturally explore. They naturally do that. Okay? They naturally do that. Kids naturally explore. Okay, Cardell, you got conversations. Let me read your comment. You say, and about Alicia Keys, if she had her daughter at the nail place and fingernail polish, fine. But why she want her son wearing fingernail polish in the first place? It seems like this is gay shit. This gay shit has gotten too much attention, and not keeping your business or your family business off social media. See, here you go with this damn gay shit. Ain't got nothing to do with being fucking gay. And men are going to the nail salon all the goddamn time getting their nails done and whatever. So the boy wanted color. That's like I said, children want color. Children are colorful people. Children explore. Children don't give a damn about all that. All they know is this is pretty, this is nice. That's all kids know. Okay? See, we as adults start to intervene, and we interject our own prejudices, our own this and our own that onto kids, and we want them to sit down there and to start acting the way we want them to act and carry on, instead of allowing them and giving them the space to say, hey, this is what this is. And just like he said, oh, I wanted rainbows and this, that, and the other. Child, kids don't know what rainbows are. They just know that us all the colors. They know primary colors, red, blue, yellow, orange, black, brown, green. Okay? That's all children know. Okay, that's all children know. And now you should have did that. Well, if this was her daughter, see, here you go trying to sit down there and do all that. Because if that's the case, then I just saw something down up in here. Didn't you just say you get your nails done? I've got my fingers manicured, and outside of putting clear nail and outside of putting clear nail polish, that's it, period. But you just sit up there and said why she had her son at the nail salon. So what the fuck is it? If you go to the nail salon and you get your hands done, what is it? Okay? Because first it was, why is her son at the nail salon and not her daughter? But now you go and you get clear polish on your hands. See, that's a double standard right there. And that there is where we get all this shit mixed up, turned up, and this, that, and the other. It's dumb. It is dumb dumb, that we put all this stress on kids. Kids and children have enough to deal with as they get older rather than adults feeling as though other adults are going to chastise them. Other adults are going to sit down there and tease them and this, that, and the other about bullshit. And then here's where it is. Because, see, adults who get to teasing and carrying on, they teach their children how to be bullies. Because the children that are tease him about, oh, that's gay, it's going to come from an adult mouth because some adult is going to say that old fucked up shit. And the child is going to say that. So then when the child sees another child, then it's going to be, oh, you different, you this, you that. Oh, why you got your fingers painted like a girl and all that bullshit. And that there's nothing what this is. It is nothing. It's nothing but a child, a 4-year-old child, exploring life. This ain't got nothing to do with sex. It ain't got nothing to do with gay. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing but a child exploring life. And everybody else who feels otherwise, honey, they just got their mouths on it because it's stupid. They want to sit down there and for those who want to believe that, oh, this is part of the gay agenda and this, that, and the other, child, that's crazy. And then, like I said before, if his father, the boy's father, okay, the boy's father, who is in the household with the mother, okay, there are a 2-parent household, okay, if he's okay with it, why in the world is everybody now trying to tell them about right and wrong and, oh, this is upsetting the balance? Somebody put that down, that this is upsetting the balance of, what was it? Because when she said this was masculine and feminine energies, some child put in the comment about it's upsetting the balance of this, that, and that. And I said, wait a minute. Is it all that subjective? See, when folks want to talk about the laws of nature and this, that, and the other, first off, you have to believe it. Okay? Now, we understand that there are absolute sciences that are carrying on, and then there are certain things like when you come down to religious beliefs and carrying on, those stuff, that's all subjective and it's relative to how you believe and how it all fits into your world. Okay? Now, the laws of sciences are carrying on. You can agree to disagree with all of that and carrying on. We can sit up there and prove it. Just like for those of you who follow astrology, and that's science. But a lot of y'all don't believe in astrology either, or y'all don't believe in numerology either. Y'all think that's witchcraft and carrying on. But the science behind it is real. So it becomes a matter of subjectivity. Okay? I don't have to subscribe to it. If I don't want to believe in it and carry on, I'm not going to govern myself according to those particular laws because I don't believe in it. So if that's the case, then everybody who's sitting there trying to put all this, oh, this is just upsetting the laws of this and that, then, child, it becomes, hold on. That's a copy. Oh, he did the lower level. Hold on, y'all. I got to write this shit down because I forgot to write the first one down. So if it becomes all of that, then why is it that we are trying to press onto them what's right and what's wrong yet again? You understand? And then at the same time, you want to sit down there and tell LGBTQIA folks, don't be trying to put your damn agenda on us. Don't be trying to press all that on us. Y'all sit up there throwing that down our throats and carrying on that. We don't want to be bothered with it. See, so then we back into this damn double standard shit. Okay? So, if and I really believe everything in life is subjective. Okay? Because, and I say that because it's subjective. You know how your mama used to say, what goes on in this house stays in this house? Because how we run this house your neighbor don't run this house. How they run their house over there is not how we run this house over here. And yet everybody on the block is the same, right? And you know the ones who they cut the lawn and carry on. Then you got this bitch over here who end up having a forest over here and don't want to cut the lawn and shit. Then you got the damn possums and the damn little rats and stuff and all that done found their way into the yard. You know, so now the block it becomes one of those kind of things. So it becomes how you do you, it should not affect how I do me. Okay? Because it shouldn't have to roll like that. But at the same time, we should not be sitting down there at the point of letting our beliefs and stuff interfere with somebody else's. See, because we can intermittently become bullies simply because we're so busy trying to fight a cause, or so busy trying to be right about what we believe and trying to get other folks to believe it the way that we believe it, to where we forget to let everybody else live. If we come to an agreement, sometimes you just have to say, we're going to agree to disagree, because, I see your point, but I don't agree with your point. Ain't nothing, no harm, no foul. It doesn't take all this damn wooing and cooing and stewing and, I'm going to kill you. And, you become the Hatfields of the damn McCoys over something trivial and stupid. Trivial and stupid. Okay. Trivial, stupid, dumb. Okay. So that's my first point on that. Okay. That I want to discuss. Y'all get the fuck off Alicia Keys and Swizz Beatz, honey. Get up off of them and let them raise their child the way that they see fit. And that's a 2-parent household. And if the mother already said that, and I know y'all gonna say, well, the mama gonna say that, and why is it always women always come to this time of trying to make men soft and this and that? That is a 4-year-old child. A 4-year-old child whose innocence has been snatched, because right after he got his nails done, he knew that other people were not going to like it. He knew that. So now what he felt was a part of him has been snatched away. And at 4 years old, he already knows, I've got to change because, and got to hide who he is because. And that's kind of sad. It's the world that we live in. I know a lot of us are probably thinking, well, child, that's just how people is. You don't want to get hurt. You don't want folks talking about you. You don't want to have to be fighting all your life and, over nothing. It's nothing really shit. Just take it off. Just take it off. But if it's a part of who you are and it's a part of your expression and carrying on, okay, how about when you, for those of you who wear glasses, remember when the first time you wore your glasses? And you had to wear your glasses to see. And you got talked about. And this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? Because, you had glasses. But now you had to rely on those glasses. And they were a part of you. So now you had to make sure that it didn't interfere. Because whether you like it or not, the glasses are here. Okay? How about when you start getting your rings and your jewelries and carrying on? You know how uncomfortable it was when you first got it because it felt funny. But then as you got used to it, you knew that it was there. But then now it's been on you so long to where you know when it's gone because something ain't right. When you're wearing your jewelry, it's the same thing. It's a process that we all have to do. Okay. Let me go up in here because folks done came up in here and done said some things. And I want to, Isaac, hey, Isaac, he giving all hundreds across the board. Thanks, Isaac. Dear, you said, let them raise their children as they see fit. Keonde is in here. Jason is watching. Hey, Jason. Dominic, you say, remember, colors have no connotation until we put it upon them. How about that? And that is so true, because I'm so mad at the children who decided that pink is for girls and blue is for boys. Okay, and now we living in the world to where you want to tell me what color is feminine and what color is masculine. That's the dumbest shit. Oh, that is just the dumbest. It's a fucking color. Okay, I just say preach. Armani is in here. Jason, hello, Demetrius. Hey, Jason, how you doing? Derek say preach it. Okay, Cardell, you say I meant to say that why has the gay shit or anything same sex or seems to be so front and center every day, all day? That's what I was trying to pinpoint out, Mr. Commentator. It's no double standard. Yes, the fuck it is. I meant to say, if she had her daughter there, she wanted rainbow nail polish, fine. Nothing wrong. Her son being in the nail place with her. I'm just saying, with her son, that's totally different. I'm not trying to be judgmental, period. How is it different? Because if you just sit up there and said that you go to the nail salon and you get your nails done, but you only use clear, that's a color. clear is a color. These are 4-year-old kids who just know color. And you don't see it as judgment, and I'm not going to sit down there and force it down your throat that it is. Because right now, you're seeing it from an adult standpoint because you're saying, I can choose this. But what you did was, you made it a judgment call because you automatically assumed that the boy going in there, and because he wanted colors on his nails, you made it a gay thing, and it's a child thing. And if his mama was okay with it because he's expressing himself and she's giving him a learning environment and creating an environment for him to express himself, why is that a judgment call? Or why is that gay shit being thrown in everybody's face? That ain't got nothing to do with gay. It has nothing to do with nothing. And you made it a judgment call because you said if her daughter was there with her, that's one thing. But her son is there. And now you see, so that's where it becomes judgment because you done already put these little pinpoints in here. You may not see it like that, but that's what you just did. And then now you continue on. Cardell says all kind, and kind of like the racism that's going on, and it's nothing new and hasn't went anywhere. Why do we have these so-called new Negroes trying to act like racism is something new to them, and it's not? Okay, then you continue on. You say what? Well, it's different when you are a grown adult compared to a child. It's not different. The only difference is that as a grown adult, you want to sit down there and you govern yourself because you know what life is. You have experience to say, I'm not gay, so I'm not going to wear rainbow colors because in this society, rainbow means gay. So you already made that up in your mind. Children don't know that. Children only know colors. They know colors. I just went through those. It's 8 primary colors: red, blue, yellow, black, white, purple, orange, brown, and green. Okay? It's 9. So that's all children know. So if they sitting up there doing this, child, that's just a kid. And at 4 years old, that's nothing. It's nothing. And see, what has happened is, everybody who said, oh, this is gay shit, why does gay shit got to be everywhere? His mama not gay. His daddy ain't gay. They went to a nail salon. So what was gay about it outside? They said rainbow colors. That's the only thing everybody hear. Oh, the boy said rainbow. Because he said, I wanted black nails. How come that couldn't have been fight the power to the people? Because I got the black nails and this, that, and the other. See, it becomes dumb and stupid. It's dumb and stupid. What if he wanted French tips? Ooh, would that have been gay? All we heard was rainbow colors. And everybody want to jump and carry it on. And it's nothing because 4-year-old kids, all they know are colors. They live in a world of vibrancy and carrying on. And everybody want to jump and say that this was something gay. And it's not. It is not. It is not. And then on top of it, they done made it a gay thing. Because they want to sit down there, they done made it, oh, why your boy going up in here? Well, and like she told them, men go get their color and their nails polished every day. Now, she didn't say that they get colors, but men go get their nails polished. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I'm at the donut factory. That the terrorists? I think that's what he said. Yeah, I'm gonna put tears. Okay. So that's what. Okay, Curtis, you say, well, next you go to the nail place. Let's see you wear some colored fingernail polish and show it in your next commentary segment on here. I don't wear nail polish on mine, at least not as Demetrius. Now, if I'm in drag, I will, because then I have something to do. But that's me. Okay. And see, I'm an adult. And again, because I do myself differently as an adult. And you taking this, see, you going to a place that I hear you're not hearing my side of the point. And I see we're going to have to agree to disagree. Because, and I hear where you are. I hear exactly where you are because and I just explained it. I'm a man, I have a choice. Okay, and as an adult, I know what I choose to do. And like I said, because you hear rainbow carrying on, you done already said this is gay shit. So, and it's being thrusted every day. And then you compared it to racism. Why these new Negroes act like racism don't exist and carrying on when it's going on every day. So I got that. I hear exactly where you are. But you're not willing to open up to the idea or the fact that children are very innocent. So all of your arguments and stuff are grown-up arguments that you're trying to place on the child. And I guess, I'm assuming that you're figuring that she, as I'm seeing Alicia, and her husband should know better, and that they should stick on that particular side of the argument and be like, no, because this is gay, or folks gonna think that it's gay, and you shouldn't have your nails done because you a boy. And I think that's where you are. And if that's the case, that doesn't make sense, because as a grown man, you still go to the nail salon to get your nails done and clear. So that there is that. That's where this is. And then the greater point is, if these children are allowing their kids the space to be free, and the space to let their creativity roam, and the space to make decisions and learn what decision making is and carrying on, who are we to get in the way of their parenting? We could disagree all day. We could say, oh, I wouldn't have done that. Now, we could do that all day. And now that I wouldn't have done that. Okay, I got you on that. But to sit down there and now we putting all this other jazz on it, that's unfair, because it's not what it is. It becomes that because we want to say that's what it is, because that's how we seeing it, through prejudicial eyes, because of what we think it's supposed to mean. See, you said, well, if you put it on social media, what do you think people will say? It depends. Well, it depends, because what happens with social media is this, and she didn't put him on social media with his nails done. She came on social media to talk about an incident. So she never put him on there with his fingers done or nothing. She just talked about it because it upset her that the baby at 4 years old, understanding his innocence is being tarnished because a decision that he wanted to make, he then backtracked because he's like, oh, people are not going to like this. And so she had to teach him about what it is to stand in a decision. If this is your decision, then stand in it because you chose that. This is dope. This is cool. You know, and she had to show him the beauty in his decisions. Okay? And then as he grows up and gets older, then we're going to learn bad decisions, wrong decisions, and carrying on and how you govern your life. But right now, he's 4 years old. He's a baby. He's a baby. You know, and everything that the comments and stuff and folks want to put on them. See, they put adult shit on kids, which is what we tend to do all the time. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It has nothing to do with nothing. But I'm sure that most folks are going to get on here, and I'm sure when I show this everywhere else, folks are going to sit down there and they're going to say I'm crazy, or they're going to say that because I'm gay, of course you're going to say that because you're gay. And no, that's not it at all. Okay. I didn't, okay, here you go. What you say? Well, didn't Tank talk about a man going down on another man, end up turning into about some gay thing? Okay, let me tell you about that. It turned into something because everybody want to talk about, everybody want to sit down there and make Tank gay because they've been mad at Tank for performing at the Black Gay Pride thing that he did, what was it, in D.C. or Baltimore, one or two, a few years ago. Ever since Tank did that damn Black Gay Pride thing and he took his shirt off in front of all these gay men, everybody been wanting to come on Tank and say he gay, he this, he that, he this, that, and the other. I'm going to tell you something, because I did a piece on this already, but I'm going to have to backtrack just for the sake of this because you brought it up. Okay? Here's the thing on that. One of the things that everybody keeps forgetting is a part of that conversation that's missed. Because Angela was the one to sit up there and talk about how many dicks it was to suck. Okay? And when she brought that up, he said, and this is the part everybody forgets, he said in that, damn, 2 dicks, wow, well, that's extreme. But since you said it, let's go there. That part of the conversation is what everybody forgets. He didn't sit up there and say, oh, well, 2 dicks is that. She did. She brought that up and gave him a certain number. And so he rolled with her number because he was trying to prove a point. And everybody want to jump on the bandwagon. Oh, he done sat up there and said, oh, it's just 2 dicks. Oh, you just suck, if you just suck 2 dicks or whatever. No, he did that because that was her number. Her number. And so he to prove his point and to make his point. Okay. And his point simply was, okay, and we hear this all the time. People say, you know, I'll try anything once and twice to make sure that I like it or not. So folks say that all the time, and usually they mean that about drugs or about drinking and shit. Or if they're talking about fucking to somebody that they like. You see what I'm saying? So the conversation, it gets muddied and carried on, but that whole gay thing, so they made it that way because you talking about a man talking about it was okay, according to how folks want to say it. Oh, it's okay to suck another man's dick, and that don't make you gay. See, that's where the gay thing came in. That don't make you gay. See, and everybody want to jump on something. Again, we talk about adults who are experimenting. Men have never been taught that it's okay to experiment with their sexuality. Men who have questions or whatever, men are never taught that. Women can have all kinds of experimental stories. Oh yes, I tried, I girl on girl when I was in college, and it's no big deal. It ain't no big thing or whatever. Women can get away with all kinds of shit like that, and it's no problem because in this particular world that's still ran by a man, even though it's a woman's world, ran by a man. In this particular world, a heterosexual man, honey, gets his kicks off stories like that. And then on top of it, women sit down there, they do this kind of shit all the time for their husbands on their birthday or whatever. He the one that wants the 3-way. He the one that want to sit down here and feel like he the king of the pride and all that old bullshit or whatever. So women get involved in that. Swingers clubs do it all the time, honey. You're supposed to be a swingers joint. It ain't no swingers joint. Most of the ones that are supposed to be heterosexual, the men ain't bi. All the women are. So the straight men get to go to these swingers clubs and just sit up there and trade off their wives and carrying on, and then watch their wives go down on another wife or whatever just to get their kicks. But if a man touch another man, oh. See, it's dumb. Men have never been taught to explore their sexuality, to explore if they like this and if they like that. And I'm going to give you one more thing else. See, when it comes down to that sexuality piece, see, men are discovering, men have never been taught that we have to discover our erogenous zones. Men have never been taught how to understand their bodies and what makes us hot or whatever. And every time that we do, a man is scared that he gonna like it because then it becomes, oh, that must mean that I'm gay. No, it doesn't. It just means that your body reacted to stimulus that you liked. The body is designed to react to stimulus and carry on. So that don't make you gay or nothing unless you are attracted to the man. What keeps you going back to the man or what keeps you doing gay shit is because you are attracted to men. You are attracted to that. That's what gets you there. Because what about prisoners? And I said this in the last time I said this. What about those who go to jail who are still straight, but they had to sit down there and suck a dick or two in order not to get their ass beat? In order to survive. Now, because they did it in jail, when they come outside to go back to their woman or whatever, does that make them gay? Or does that make them survivors? I'm going to leave that right there. Okay? Oh, in the words of Otis Mack, honey, excuse my indulgence. I love when he does that. Okay. So let me go here because I got a little bit of time left and I want to get this done because I got to finish this paperwork. Let me go here because the other thing I wanted to talk about was the Popeye's chicken thing. I'm not going to give them goddamn sandwiches, okay? I'm not going to talk about them goddamn sandwiches. I've not had one yet. I don't even think I want one because we as black folks and the motherfucking chicken, I'm so tired of us. And I don't like to say this word often. In fact, I don't like saying the word. In fact, let me see if I can come up with something else because I don't want to use this particular word. But I'll go here. if we don't stop feeding into the stereotypes that our oppressor and the white, here we go with the power to the people language, the white supremacists, the white nationalists, the white separatists, the Ku Klux Klan, and all of those kind of children with that mindset that all we are a bunch of fried chicken, watermelon eating kind of fools. If we don't stop buying into that kind of mentality, we're going to always be our own worst enemy. And what I mean by buying into that is because of all this shit that we've done for a fucking chicken sandwich. All this shit. Y'all get in lines, droves, and carrying on. Y'all done cussed out the folk because they done ran out of chicken. You're sitting in there fighting and carrying on in the damn line over a fucking chicken sandwich. A chicken sandwich that you could go home and make your goddamn self, number one. But I ain't going to get on them sandwiches. What I am going to get on is, now I heard about 2 different fights. I don't know about the one about the white guy who was in the Popeyes, and I think he got jumped on. I'm talking about the white woman that got body slammed by the queen. Yes, I said it because that was the big ass queen. Okay. Now, from watching the videos, okay, I'm understanding that Miss Thing was in that damn restaurant cutting up, okay, and carrying on blase yakety. And so we see in the one video, the queen almost jumped over the counter. She all in the counter, slap me, how won't you? And put her face out there for the girl to slap her and carrying on and blase yakety. Okay. Here is where I have a problem. My problem with it is the manager should have diffused that. That should have never gotten to that particular point because she made a threat that she should not have wrote with a rubber check. And that was, she told the woman to leave or I'm going to call the police and have them forcefully remove you. What she should have done was call the police immediately. When that woman, they said the woman called called somebody a nigga or whatever she did. I never heard that on the tape. Okay? But whatever she did, and she was becoming irate and was being confrontational, she should have called the police then. When she saw that woman wasn't leaving that damn store, she should have called the police then. She should have also taken that worker and took him off of that motherfucking front and took him into the back in the office so he could debrief, calm down, rant and rave in that back office so that it wouldn't become a problem. What she did was she let that big old queen sit up there and overpower her. Or, well, not overpower her. What he did was he just walked out on his own. See? And what she should have done, hold on. Copy that. Okay, he in the garage. Got it. I got to put this in the computer in a minute, y'all. Now, like I said, he, the manager, should have, given him, listen, you go to the back or you're going to have to punch out. So that way, that could have, got his attention onto the manager. You see what I'm saying? It could have been handled very differently, but she didn't. So when the woman finally left, because there's another video that I saw where she was trying to come back in the store, and apparently some folks were standing at the door, and they didn't let that woman back in. So there was where you saw her take her foot and throw a kick at somebody in that door. Now, I don't know if she kicked him or not because we didn't see if it landed on somebody. But that's when the boy came out and he body slammed her. Okay? Now, this child is finna grade. He is facing felony charges and about to go to jail because he done body slammed this white woman on this concrete and carrying on. Okay, now we don't know if she had any kind of permanent damage or any kind of, hurt, harm or whatever that came to her outside of a bruised ego or whatever. But we don't know what that is. But see, the management in that should have superseded that and got that child up out of there. okay, and got him away from all that, and should have called the police immediately when she saw that that woman was becoming confrontational and did not want to leave the store. That's what should have happened. Okay? So all of this, that, and the other, you know, it becomes irrelevant at this particular point. It becomes irrelevant because she should have taken better control of that situation, and it would not have gotten to that particular point. Or even if it had, the police would have already been en route, you see, and they would have been able to help to diffuse that, you know. And then here's the other thing. I bet you $10 on the, oh my God, I bet you $10 for every donut that somebody got, child, that was a franchise store. And my rationale is this. Every time I go into a restaurant and all the employees are black, most of the time that restaurant is a franchise. And that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all, because I'm looking at wanting to rebuild Black Wall Street. The problem that I have with franchise stores is that we do a piss poor job with running them. We do a piss poor job with making sure that the employees are in compliance, making sure that the uniforms are right, making sure that everything is looking cute. And you have to remember, a franchise store still has to keep the image of the company up. Because at any given point, the name brand, the company could come and snatch their shit from you, and you will be out of business. So now you have this particular store. Now then it got all over the news that Popeye's employees that did X, Y, and Z, and now you're damaging the reputation of the company. Now what about the owners of that particular store? Huh? What's going to happen then? What's going to happen when they come and got to face the fire of all that? See, nobody thinking about all that. You see? Also, you know, it's a franchise store, honey. When you go up in there, they try to nickel and dime you for every ketchup packet that you get, or for every napkin. You get more than 3 napkins, they want to charge you 3 cents for a napkin, bitch. If you don't quit playing, you know. Okay. Yeah. See, it's that kind of shit. All right. But nonetheless, you know, that they should have handled that much differently. The management in that particular store should have been on point. Now, she got loud, you know, you leave the store or I'm going to have the police. When she got off that, I was with her. But she should have got on the phone, or she should have been on the phone when she saw that the woman wasn't going to go nowhere. Call the police. She should have did that right away and took that big motherfucker and put him in the back so that he wouldn't become the embarrassment of the fucking store. And this is not to say that he didn't have a right to stand up for himself. I don't want y'all to misunderstand me on that, because there are moments where, hell, somebody catch you, and if they catch you right, it's going down. But at the same time, she should have, when she saw that was going, especially when he was all over, hit me, slap me, when that was going on, she should have took his ass right to the back and made him go to the back, not walk out the motherfucking front, come from behind the counter. Why did he walk her to the fucking door? See, that's what my problem is. Why did you let him get to the door in order to run out after this woman to body slam her? That was dumb. Especially when she was leaving, because y'all said leave the fucking store. So if she left the motherfucking store, why are you sitting up there at the door waiting for something, for her to say something with her? Because you already hot. You already hot, you know? So that was bullshit to begin with. See, that, and then, like I said, I know that was a big-ass queen, honey. And see, queen, when, you know, when we get fired up, honey, we about ready to turn over tables and shit, it becomes a commotion. But see, that manager should have sat down there and put his big ass in the back and told him to go to the office or something, or go rotate the stock in the damn freezer or something, you know, in order to get him out that motherfucking way. So that's my commentary for right now. What y'all think and what y'all feel about it, honey? Put your comments down below. Take a like and share this video, and let's get this particular conversation going. I know this is gonna be a hot button and carrying on, honey, but I wouldn't be me if it wasn't. So in any event, honey, if you love me, tell a friend, honey. If you hate me, tell an enemy. But But do know this, everything that I'm doing, honey, in every way, shape, style, form, or fashion, each and everything that I'm doing, honey, will what? Move forward. Yes. We have a lot of things coming down the way for you, honey. Remember, go to your Roku boxes or your smart TVs and your Amazon Fire Sticks, add the channel Black GDP TV onto your playlist, because we have some wonderful things coming down the pipeline there. Dishing Tea with Big Meats, the TV show, will be airing on there soon, and we're going to make sure that we have some wonderful programming coming for you. If you are a Black entrepreneur and business person, or you're looking to start your business, want some information, go to that channel, Black GDP TV. They have all kinds of tutorials and information on how to get your nonprofit started and things of that nature. You got all kinds of personal lessons and things of that would get you up and running. How to understand your finances, how to understand building your team members. We got all that kind of stuff up there on that particular channel. Again, Black GDP TV. That stands for Black Gross Domestic Product TV. Okay? So with that, my darlings, I'm going to let you go because I got to get to my paperwork, honey. Y'all know this is the Donut Factory, honey. So, and this was the Donut Factory, honey, Chronicles and Commentaries with yours truly, Big Meat. So I'll talk with you again soon. Woo-hoo!